Hello everyone, in this video let's solve a question based on matrix, and the problem statement is nothing but we have to perform an operation on the matrix, and that operation name is transpose. So this is the matrix given to you, and when we transpose this matrix, the resultant matrix will look something like this. So if you don't know what transpose is, then I'll first explain you what does this transpose operation results in. So this is the matrix, okay? And if you see this resultant matrix, then this you see this row. So this row has elements 1, 2, 3. Now this row becomes the column 1, 2, 3. Now this row 4, 5, 6 becomes this column 4, 5, 6. This row 7, 8, 9 becomes this column 7, 8, 9. So what transpose operation does, it changes rows into column and also column into rows. So if you see 147, this column becomes the row 147. This column 258 becomes row 258, and this column 369 becomes row 369. So what transpose operation do? It converts row into column and column into row. So this is a square matrix of the size 3 cross 3. So first I'll explain this on square matrix, then we'll see the solution on rectangular matrix. So if you don't know what a square matrix is, then when the number of rows is equal to number of columns, then that matrix is known as square matrix. So this is square matrix because number of rows are 3 and number of columns are also 3. So this is a square matrix. And now the thing is, the solution which we are going to see, it is in place. So when you solve the question based on array, either one dimensional array, two dimensional array, or any sort of array, you come across this keyword in place. So in place means when we solve some question, then we do not take extra array. So we have to perform the operation, we have to perform everything on the same array that is given to us. So we do not take extra space. So that is known as in place. So we are going to see the in place solution. Now one more thing, when we solve any question based on matrix, we try to see it at element level. So what is element level? We see each element, we see the position of each element. So let me write it down here. So this position is 0th row, 0th column. Element at this position is 0th row, first column. Element at this position is 0th row, second column. This way I'll write every position in 3 cross 3 matrix. So this is first row, 0th column, first row, first column. Now to understand how this happening, you see this element. This element is 0th row, first column. Now you see this element at this resultant matrix. So this is here, and you check the position at this matrix. It is 1 0. So at this matrix, it was 0th row, first column, and at resultant matrix, it becomes first row, 0th column. Okay, so this way you can understand what transpose operation did. It changes the row number into the column number and column number into the row number. Okay, to see this element 7, and if you see at this matrix, it is second row, 0th column, but at resultant matrix this 7 comes here, which is 0th row, second column. So it changes row number into column number and column number into row number. So generally what transpose operation did, if you say element at position aij becomes element, it becomes element at position jth row, ith column. Okay, so it changes the row number into column number and column number into row number. So this thing is the whole solution of the problem. So now let's write the code. So say we have a for loop, we will run for loop, and then we do the nesting of loop. So this is j, and why I start the j from I plus 1, that we will see in few seconds. So first let's swap the aijth element into the swap aijth element with aji element. Now once we run this code, this input matrix convert into this resultant matrix. So this is the solution. Now the question here is why we start the inner loop with I plus 1. So the thing is, this element swap with this element. Okay. Now if the control come back to this element, suppose if j starts with 0 only, then at some point of time the control will come to this element also. Okay. And because we have already swapped it, then we do not want to swap it again. Once we swap 2 with 4, it becomes 4 2. We do not want to swap it again. If we do that, then it will again come to the original position. That's why what we did, we start the jth loop with I plus 1. So first it will come to this point, then it will swap 2 with 4. At the next row, the jth start with this element, because I is 1, so I is 0 for this. Okay. When I is 1 for this, then j will become I plus 1. So the j will start from this position, not from this position. If it starts with this position only, then it will swap it again, and the swap effect will not take place because of this. So j will start with I plus 1 only. This is the reason we start the inner loop with I plus 1. Now this is the solution for the square matrix. And let's see the time complexity. So if you talk about time complexity, the number of elements in the square matrix is n square. Okay. So this is a square matrix of 3 cross 3. The number of element is 9. 3 multiplied by 3, or 3 square, so n square. And because we are running the loop from I plus 1, inner loop from I plus 1, then we are running this part only. Okay. This part, and this is nothing but half of n square, and this is nothing but the functionally it's quadratic. So the time complexity for doing this is order of n square. See the solution for the rectangular matrix. Now rectangular matrix, if you take 1 2 3 4 5 6, so this is 3 rows and 2 columns. So this is the rectangular matrix where number of rows and number of columns are not equal. So if you transpose it, then it will become 1 2 3 4 5 6. So as you can see, the number of rows and number of columns are not same here. So the number of rows become number of columns, and the dimension changes. So what you have to do, suppose number of rows are m and number of columns are n, then this original matrix is of dimension am an. Then you have to take an extra array which is of b and bn. So as you can see, the number of rows and number of columns are changed, so you have to take the array of changed rows and changed column, size of changed rows and size of changed column. So you have to take an extra space matrix, you have to take an extra matrix or extra 2D array. So this is not in place solution. Now for this, what you can do, you can run the loop from 0 to m, and then you do the nesting of loop. Now this time j will run 0 to n, and this time you have to insert bji aij. In this, what you have to do, you have to take the element ij and you have to take the value of ij and you have to copy it into the bji. So you have to take extra array. So once you do that, this original matrix convert into this resultant matrix, and this is the solution for rectangular matrix. So this is it for this video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe it and share it. Thanks.